And good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We do apologize for the 2-3 minute delay in the start here. Cardinals up 6-0 here, first quarter of play. First winter sports season game underway here. Cardinals taking on the Sci-Tech Cybercats. Battle of Springfield here. Pope has started out with solid pressure so far, a lockdown defense as well. That one will fire for 2 for Sci-Tech. Cardinals coming out strong with the offensive pressure. Vito with it now. Looking around Torn, finds Mayfield, fires for 3. Nothing there. Sci-Tech will regroup with it now. Again, Cardinals have come to play so far as they open the scoring up. 6-3, the score. Sci-Tech looking for a call. I believe they will get it, arguing with the referees. I believe Sci-Tech will get the call, though, regardless of the call. So those of you that we do apologize for the late start here. 2-3 minute delay here. Sci-Tech taking the time out early on. They were down 6-0. Didn't like what they saw on the court so far, so they would ultimately call timeout first. But we got a packed winter sports season coming up. And you may not only hear my voice, Don Percy, voice of the Cardinals, you might also hear ex-Pope Francis boys basketball player Garrett Anderson behind the mic. You will hear him behind the mic on Monday when Pope Francis is set to take on the Northampton Blue Devils. So maybe a little bit of a combination between me and Anderson behind the mic for boys basketball this season. Again, hockey, you might hear me, or it could be Jack Dyes or Owen Termel as well, but Pope Francis. So back to the basketball game. 6-3 the start for the Cardinals, getting out to the start that they wanted. Losing seniors Tafari Reed. Last year, 1,000-point club for him. Sam Brigham fires for 2 there. 8-3 Pope will lead now. Again, Tafari Reed, 1,000-point club. Amazing season, amazing career he has had for his Pope Francis career. Last year was his senior year, so certainly with the loss of 3 seniors, Ethan and Garrett Anderson, and as well as Tafari Reed. The Cardinals, though, showing no sign of weakness at all. Up early, 10-3 the score. Showing no signs of relentlessness. I believe the JV game before this, Pope Francis would go on to pretty much dominate that game. 50-point win, I believe it was. I think it was 86-36. So good job by them before the varsity game started today. Sci-Tech's trying to get something going, cycling the pass around the horn. Pope's still looking to play lockdown D. Sam Brigham putting the body to use here early for the Cardinals. Nothing there for Jaden Villon of the Cybercats. Brigham will take it back now for the Cardinals between his legs. We're going to drive to the hoop. He's there for 2. Sam Brigham with a drive to the hoop there, and that gets him the extra +1 here for a foul shot. So as we were saying, stacked winter sports season coming up. Boys hockey game. First boys hockey game for the boys hockey fans out there will not be till January 2nd versus Belmont. We look to bring you live coverage of that. Unfortunately, we were unable to bring you live coverage of the Zavarian Pope Francis game for boys hockey, the scrimmage that was just about a week ago. Pope Francis would win that one 4-2. Solid game from them at Olympia Ice Center. And they look to take their season. Coach Foley back for the Cardinals as they look to get far into the state championship round this year. Mayfield now for the Cardinals. Looking to fire for 2. Pass off to Sam Brigham. Shot there, back off the rim. Sci-Tech trying to get it back going the other way, but instead the pass picked off by Brigham. Brigham looking around, back for Mayfield. Mayfield looking to drive to the hoop, fire for 2. Block there. Instead, it'll be a foul, though. So Mayfield will head to the foul line and shoot for 2, looking to extend it to a 10-point lead now early on in the first quarter for the Cardinals. 1:46 remaining in the first quarter of play here. Mayfield's first shot, good for one. So again, as we were saying, upcoming sports schedule, Monday, you will hear ex-Pope Francis basketball player and Pope Francis alumni Garrett Anderson behind the mic when the Cardinals are set to take on the Northampton Blue Devils. And that game coming up, but let's look quickly back. It was a back-to-back run last year. An incredible job done by the Cardinals, back-to-back Western Mass champs, beating the rival from 3.5 miles down the road, Central, in a tight 61-59 game. So a good job by them, certainly. So next game will be Monday night here at Pope, 7 p.m. Be sure to tune in for that, ladies and gentlemen. Ex-Pope Francis alumni, boys basketball player Garrett Anderson get behind the mic for that game. And then in the upcoming week, today was really a big start for all the sports teams. Girls, boys basketball, boys and girls indoor track. Girls basketball hitting the road against Agawam this evening, as they were set to start at the same time as boys basketball. Trying to keep it in there was Carson Willard for the Cardinals. And Pope Francis will gain possession now. Sam Brigham. Vito with it now for the Cardinals. Those of you that tuned in the fall, amazing soccer player Ryan Vitavelli, Super 7 nominee. Unfortunately, their run was ended short there. Edwards looking around, finds Josh Henry at the top of the horn. Nothing there for him. Sci-Tech coming back the other way, looking to dance into the paint. They send it back out to the three-point line and fire for three. It's good. Jeremy Rivera for three for Sci-Tech. Sam Brigham will take it back now for the Cardinals. Inside for Vito, fires for two, nothing there. Sci-Tech will regroup with it now. So again, those of you tuning in, fortunate on Ryan Vitavelli led the boys soccer team to a Western Mass championship. Unfortunately, their run was cut short in the round of 8. To Norwell, back-to-back years they have fallen to them. But this year, with basketball, especially Vito is looking to carry the team high into the state tournament and win another Western Mass title. The question this year for them, can it happen again? The trifecta of Western Mass championships. The back-to-back has already been complete. Now it's 3 in a row. Can the three-peat be possible for them? Is the question we have here this year for Pope Francis. Ball sent back out of play by Sam Brigham. So again, as we were saying, upcoming schedule, boys hockey, the boys hockey fans out there looking for a game. Unfortunately, the first game will not be till January 2nd. I believe that game is set for 6:40 p.m. versus Belmont. End of the first quarter here. Pope Francis leading 13-6. We'll fill you in with more, ladies and gentlemen, but coming up the second quarter of action, stay tuned, ladies and gentlemen. Champions play here live on Pope Prep. Second quarter of action underway here on Pope Prep. Cardinals leading 13-6 the score. They're going to come out with some more offense. Sci-Tech starting out hot, though. Drive to the hoop, nothing there for them. But they will take it to the foul line and shoot for two. Again, as we said, coming up, boys hockey fans out there, a late season start this year. As we said, we'll keep saying it time and time again. January 2nd, 6:40 p.m. versus Belmont. Be sure to tune in for that, ladies and gentlemen. Look to bring you live coverage of that. Our plan, we were talking about this as well over the break. Me and Lucas, between the fall and the sports season, we would like to bring at least one girls hockey game. We were still unsure if it would be a recorded and then posted, or if it would be a broadcasted game. We're still unsure of that, but we'll do our best to try to bring you at least one girls hockey game this season, certainly. Girls basketball also taking the stage on Tuesday the 17th versus Monument here at Pope. Be sure to tune in for that. Sci-Tech starting out with it now. Pope adding on to making it 15-7. Sci-Tech starting out with it. Looking at some offense going. Pope's played lockdown D, and they've done a good job of it so far. Looking to keep up the pressure now. Sci-Tech looking to scrambling with it now, as they can't get it out of the zone. Sci-Tech will take it back now. Looking to find a man inside. They do. Sent out of bounds, though. They will still rule in favor of, they will rule in favor of the Cardinals. So it'll be Edwards inbounding the ball. Finds Brigham inside. Brigham with options wide. Vito and Edwards, top of the horn. Brigham looking. Sends it back over for Mayfield. Mayfield looking up high. Finds Vito inside. Vito for the layup. For two. 17-7 now, the Cardinals lead. Sci-Tech coming back with it now. Cardinals have done a good job so far, looking to keep the offensive zone pressure going. Inside, no good there. Blocked by Sam Mayfield. Brigham back up for Edwards. Edwards trying to find Mayfield inside. No one there. Mayfield relentless, though, with the ball pressure. And the official will rule in favor of Sci-Tech, as it was a travel by Mayfield. But solid effort from the Cardinals so far. Sam Mayfield leaving it all out in the court. Sub coming off. Josh Henry heading off for the Cardinals. Jared Anderson back onto the court. Sci-Tech has not had much of a response so far. Cardinals coming out strong. This year, they're coming back at it. They're hungry for another Western Mass championship. I think certainly this year, that is the question. Sci-Tech will head to the foul line and shoot for two now. Still a 10-point lead for the Cardinals. Or at least Sci-Tech, we thought the official ruled that it was heading to the foul line, but instead, they will inbound it behind the hoop. Ball inbound for Sci-Tech. Cybercats looking to get something going. Vito try to get the steal there. Sci-Tech will still inbound with it. We're going to fire for three. Nothing there. Mayfield trying to play lockdown D as he does. Sci-Tech trying to dance in the paint. Blocked there as that was lost. Sci-Tech still with it now. Cardinals in a little bit of a scramble here. They'll fire for three. Nothing there, though, for them. Cardinals still unable to get it. Trying to cycle around the horn. Fire for three. Nothing there again. Brigham, good solid effort to keep it in play. Over for Anderson, who sends it off for Vito. Vito finds Mayfield inside. Mayfield trying to get the call there for a push, and I believe Sci-Tech will take it back inbound for them. So second quarter of action here, 5:30 remaining in the second quarter. Pope with a solid 10-point lead so far. Sci-Tech has not had much of an answer, but that could have been it, but it wasn't. Shot airball there. Mayfield will send it over for Vito. Vito tried to find Maurer far side, but couldn't catch the pass there as Sci-Tech will take it back now. And if you're Sci-Tech, you've got to start capitalizing on the ozone time that you've had so far. The amount of times that you've had the ball and shot for three. You're looking just for even the simple two, the easy layups, just to come close within this game. I mean, at this point, you've got to forget shooting for three, because the three-pointers are not going to, they will come in handy, but certainly not so far against this Cardinal team. Vito starting it back the other way, finds Jared Anderson outside. Anderson back for Vito. Vito looking to add on to his 250-point season last year, and he does so tonight. 19-7 now. Cardinals up by a dozen. Sci-Tech trying to start something in the paint. Nothing there, though, for them. Again, Pope Francis has played done an incredible job so far. Defense has been spot on. Mayfield will fire for two, just outside, in and out of the rim. But again, Cardinals, good job so far. Excellent job they've done so far in these first 2 quarters of play so far on the defensive side. I mean, if you're Coach Celeste, you can't have much to complain about here. I mean, you've played this exactly how you wanted to. Keeping Sci-Tech to the outside. You'll let them shoot for three all day. I think if you're Sci-Tech at this point, you're focusing mainly on trying to look for the easy 2-pointers, find the open man outside. You got to really forget the shooting for three. If you're the Cybercats now, trying to drive to the paint there. That's good for two, as we just said. So Sci-Tech with a 2-pointer there. Brings them within 10 points. Maurer trying to go between the legs. Stolen by Sci-Tech for the layup. 19-11 now. Mistake there by Maurer. Edwards are inbounded. Back for Maurer. Back for Edwards. Jackson Edwards looking around, surveying for his options. Can't get the pass off for Vito. Vito shrug off the defender. Sends it out for Maurer. Maurer fires for three. It's good. Jackson Maurer for three. Puts the Cardinals back up by 11. Anderson coming back off the court. Josh Henry heading back into the game for the Cardinals. So Maurer a chance to make it 4 points for him on the 3-pointer. Ball sent back up for Mayfield. No one there. Maurer trying to get up and lay it up for two. Sci-Tech looking to get it. Just trying to hold possession here. Sci-Tech looking to fire for three. They do so there. Nothing there, though, for them. Ball regrouped by the Cardinals. Vito taking it now. Looking to add on. He's been an offensive talent here so far. Finds Edwards. Good for three. It's Jackson Edwards. Good for three here for the Cardinals. Cardinals opening up the scoring here. 14-point lead that they have so far. Sci-Tech looking to just get something going, as I think the 3-pointers have been ruled out for now. That shot blocked there by Maurer. But Sci-Tech will head to the line to shoot for two. As we were saying, Pope Francis has done a great job so far, offensive and defense. An offense and defensive unit has gone to work so far for the Cardinals. Great job that they've had so far. I mean, 25-11, you couldn't have asked for a better start, certainly from them. And I think at this point, you got to keep things rolling. You got to up the intensity, keep it going, and you got to let Sci-Tech know that you're not backing down at any given moment so far, especially 2 minutes left in the quarter. Coming up, ladies and gentlemen, we have the Cardinal halftime. We'll break down what we saw in the opening 2 quarters of play and what we look to see in the third and fourth. Edwards fires for three again. Or excuse me, fires for two there. Edwards putting in the work though. And he takes the hit to make the play there for the Cardinals on the defensive side. Edwards will inbound it, looking off for Vitavelli. Official will rule in Sci-Tech possession though. I believe we have a foul on the Cardinals. I believe it could be Josh Henry. Sci-Tech looking to inbound here. Sci-Tech with the inbound. Looking to fire for three there. It's good for three. Jeremy Garcia putting in the work for Sci-Tech. But Cardinals are relentless in pressure. Mayfield with the gift there for the Cardinals. Max Fergus driving to the net there. Putting in the work. Mayfield with the finish there at the hoop. 29-14 they now lead. Mayfield for the extra point. Sci-Tech looking to work it out of their own D zone. They've done a good job so far, but unfortunately for them, offensive pressure has not been at an all-time high for them. For the Cardinals, they've great job so far. Nothing to complain about, certainly for them. Sci-Tech looking to fire for three off the rim there. Vito sends it in, and he keeps it in. Mayfield looking across, finds Edwards. Edwards back over for Fergus. Fergus looking to lob it up for two. Nothing there for him, though. Sci-Tech will regroup. Blackout was the theme here for the student section at Pope Francis. Blocked there by Vito. Vito will regroup with it now. It's around one man trying to dance into the paint. Leaves it up for Josh Henry, who lays it in for two. And with that, Sci-Tech has seen enough. 31-14, Cardinals on a 17-point run. Stay tuned, ladies and gentlemen. Champions play here live on Pope Prep. Back from the timeout here that the Cybercats took. They're looking to inbound it now and get some ozone pressure going. Certainly get something for them going. I mean, at this point, they might have dug themselves in a hole too deep for them to dig out of. At this point, if you're Sci-Tech. Cardinals have come out strong so far. 17-point lead that they now command here. Just under a minute to play here. 42.3 on the clock. Cardinals with a commanding lead that they will have heading into halftime. Sci-Tech just looking to get something going. Nothing there for him. Trying to cycle it out to the three-point line. But for them, it is a no-go. Edwards will inbound it. 34.5 on the clock. Edwards will leave it off for Vitavelli. Super 7 nominee for soccer. Vito leaves it off for Jared Anderson. Anderson over for Edwards. Back for Henry. Henry back for Vito, who fires for three. And it's good. 20-point lead now for the Cardinals. Closing seconds of the quarter. Sci-Tech looking to get something going, but nothing there. 5 seconds to go. Can they beat the buzzer? 3, 2, and 1. Firing for three. Nothing there. So Pope Francis a 20-point lead heading into halftime. Coming up, ladies and gentlemen, we will have the Cardinal halftime. We'll break down what we saw and what we hope to see in the upcoming 2 quarters of play. Ladies and gentlemen, stay tuned, ladies and gentlemen. Champions Play here live on Pope Prep. And good evening, ladies and gentlemen, coming at you with the third quarter of action here. Pope Francis with a dominating 20-point lead here. We do apologize. It was my bad. I completely forgot about the Cardinal halftime. We'll fill you in with it right now. So what we saw past 2 quarters of play, offensive and defensive domination from Pope Francis, limiting Sci-Tech's opportunities to a bare minimum when they are in their offensive zone. Edwards looking around, finds Vito, who fires for 3. Almost there in the rim. Mayfield will take the layup for 2. But as we were saying, so we apologize for that. We forgot the Cardinal halftime, but we'll make up for it now. So again, what we saw, offense, defense, it was all Pope Francis, first and second quarter. Third quarter, they look to do the same here. Sci-Tech are going to fire for 3, nothing there for them. But again, offense, defense, domination. They've done a good job of it so far. 22-point lead so far over the Cybercats. Looking to make short work of them here tonight before they head into the weekend break here. And they have a game next Monday versus the Northampton Blue Devils. You're here. Again, ladies and gentlemen, you will hear ex-Pope Francis basketball player and Pope alumni Garrett Anderson behind the mic here, announcing the Pope Francis versus Northampton game. Pope looking to get things back going, get back onto the point track. Brigham looking to find someone inside, no one there. So instead, Sci-Tech will settle with it now and looking to get something going for them. Again, Pope Francis, O-zone and defensive zone. Defensive zone, they have done a good job limiting Sci-Tech with paint, with really in the paint coverage, paint zone, regardless of what you want to call it, inside the three-point line. They've limited them to a lot of none to very little shots. And they've done a good job of that so far, certainly. Brigham outside the top of the horn to Vito. Vito looking inside for Maurer. Maurer finds Mayfield, looking to lay it up for 2. Nothing there, but he will get 2 shots at the foul line. So again, as we were saying, between the defensive layers that Pope Francis was having in their own D zone for the first 2 quarters, I mean, it was really amazing defense that they had so far, and that's really led them to a 22-point lead that they've really accumulated right now. So, good job to them certainly so far. Mayfield at the 2-point line. He'll shoot for 2 here. I'm going to add on, make it a 24-point lead. But again, as we were saying, if Pope Francis plays the same game they've been playing all night, they will have no problem walking out of this game easily with a 30, if not 40-point lead over the Cybercats. I think if you're the Cybercats, you got to tell your team, hey, this is what we did wrong first and second. This is what we got to start focusing on, or at least change your playing style somewhat, whether it's in the offensive or defensive zone. You're looking to come out of this game gaining something and looking to realize, okay, against better teams, we got to do this. And against teams that we maybe more equally paced with, this is how we can play our game. Vito looking to dance into the paint. Vito sends it back out. Brown back of the hoop for Brigham. Back for Edwards. Fires for 3. Nothing there for him. Pope still with a solid 22-point lead. Again, it's a basketball-filled schedule coming up next week. Boys basketball versus Northampton. 7 p.m. on Monday. Be sure to tune in for that. And then the next day, Tuesday, girls basketball, 6:40 p.m. versus Monument. Be sure to tune in for that game as well. Boys hockey will hit the road later that week. St. John, Shrewsbury. And I believe from there, we are not looking at another game after Tuesday, or after Monday or Tuesday. We're not looking at another home game, believe it or not, ladies and gentlemen, for about a week, till 2 days before Christmas, the 23rd, girls basketball versus Wacona. We will do our best to bring you that game. However, we are unsure if we will bring you a broadcasted game of that. And then after that, really it is a spaced out schedule for the Cardinals. The next game after that. So really between now and what we'll call the first boys hockey game of the season, there's really only 3 basketball games that we are looking to bring you coverage possibly on. Blocked there by Sam Mayfield, asserting his dominance on defense for the Cardinals. Vito sends it up for Maurer. Maurer fires for 3. It's good. Sci-Tech not liking what they see, down 24 points now, so they'll take a timeout. And we'll step aside here, ladies and gentlemen. Third quarter action coming back when we come back here live on Pope Prep. Stay tuned, ladies and gentlemen. Champions play here live on Pope Prep. Sci-Tech back from the timeout. They'll inbound the ball now, looking to get some offensive zone pressure going. Pope Francis, 24-point lead so far. They've done a great job. I mean, we can't express it enough. They've done a great job. Offense, defensive side. Edwards will send it back out for Brigham. Brigham back for Maurer, looking to drive through the paint. He does. Finds Vito far side. Fires for 3. Vito looking to add on to his last year point leader for Pope Francis. 359 points in a single season. I mean, when's the last time you've seen that, ladies and gentlemen? He looks to join Tafari Reed in the 1,000-point club, become the third ever person on the boys basketball team to join Cam Vitavelli and Tafari Reed for the 1,000-point club. So Vito looking to add on, make his season a good one again, senior season for him. Pope Francis now with a 30-point lead. Just really opening up the scoring here. Sci-Tech just looking for some sort of break. 4:10 remaining in the third quarter of action. Sci-Tech sends it out of play, but they will regain possession of it as they will have control of the throw-in. Sci-Tech just trying to look for something, drive to the hoop. Nothing there for them, though. Mayfield with the foul there. Sci-Tech will inbound it once again. Sci-Tech looking to just get something going around. Whether it's a fire for 3 or just looking to drive in. They got to look for something. Cardinals have done a good job keeping close, minimizing the coverage in the paint. Mayfield sends it back out for Vito. Vito over for Maurer. Looks to fire for 3. Sinstead cycles it back. Gets over for Mayfield. Almost got it there. Again, another 3-pointer. Could have been another 3-pointer for him. Sci-Tech cycling it outside. Garcia for the Cybercats. Sends it out for Lowe. Lowe. Back over for Martin. Martin back out for Velen. Velen looks inside, trying to find Julius Lowe. Ball sent out of play there. Cardinals will regroup with it now. Brigham looking to drive to the paint, finds Maurer outside. Edwards up top for 3, it's good! Jackson Edwards again for 3. Extends the Cardinals lead to a 33-point deficit. for the Cybercats. MIAA will inbound now for the Cardinals. Trying to find inside. He finds Josh Henry, who lays it up for two. Sci-Tech just trying to get out of their own D zone at this point. I mean, it's been a scramble for them so far. Not much that they've had going for them at all so far. MIAA playing lockdown D. Sci-Tech getting really frustrated here. Garcia looks around, finds low, fires for three. Nothing there for him. MIAA will regroup with it now. I mean, Cardinals have done a good job. They've gotten in the heads of the Cybercats, and they've done a good job of it so far. And they are not letting up at all. MIAA fouled there. Cybercats trying to argue the play there. MIAA's first shot, good for one. MIAA looking to get his second point on the free throw, and it's good. Subs coming on for Sci-Tech. Sci-Tech sends it out of bounds. Josh Henry with a good defense there. Sci-Tech will still have possession of it, though. I mean, Cardinals in a blowout game here. 34-point lead. Sci-Tech has not had much of a response here. Shot for three there, fired by Jaden Vellon. No good for him. MIAA over for Edwards. Edwards are going to drive in. But instead, the official will rule travel, and it'll go in favor of the Cybercats. Cybercats just looking to get something going here. Marcus Jones outside. Moves over for Jaden Vellon. Vellon finds Garcia inside. Garcia looking to drive to the hoop, and he does. It's good for two. Garcia with the drive to the hoop through the paint. Cardinals coming back with it now. MIAA signaling to swing low for Josh Henry. MIAA, though, with it now. No signs of giving up. Brigham looking to drive to the hoop. Almost got it for two. Close but no cigar. Down on the play now, Jackson MIAA. Sci-Tech will inbound now. Sci-Tech was really, on this inbound, I mean, really looking, drive to the hoop. Really look for the easy layup here. You're not looking for three-pointers at this point. I mean, if you're Sci-Tech. I mean, Pope Francis has done a good job so far. I mean, minute 15 left in the third quarter. I mean, there's not much they got to do, really, in this game. They've done a good job of it so far. Offense has been spot on. Defense has certainly been spot on. Garcia looking to drive to the hoop there. Or, excuse me, Vellon looking to drive to the hoop. He left the pass off for McNow. Cybercats round the horn, looking to fire for three. It's good for three. Jeremy Rivera for the Cybercats gets some life in them. Brigham looking to drive to the hoop, trying to dance this way and that. Foul, though, called on the Cybercats. Jared Anderson looking to inbound. Inbounds it up top. Fired for three there was Max Fergus. Sci-Tech coming back the other way now. Marcus Jones looking to drive to the hoop. No one there. I believe the official will rule foul. So Marcus Jones heads to the foul line to shoot for two. Cardinals 30-point lead here. It's turned into much of a blowout here, certainly, for the Cardinals. They came to play tonight. Student section here. Blackout was the theme for the Cardinals tonight. Fergus inbounds it for Brigham. Brigham for Anderson, far side for Henry. Henry looking to find Wesley Gaynor inside. No one. Pass sent out, though. Anderson will inbound it now. Trying to find Sam Brigham there for the Cardinals. So it's sent back out. He'll fire for two. The foul shot. So again, boys basketball, upcoming schedule. Northampton, game Monday at 7 p.m. Also a game this Saturday, the 14th, at AIC versus Green Tech. Green Tech from Albany, New York. Cardinals extending to a 31-point lead so far. Sci-Tech, not much of a response they've had so far. Garcia sends it off for Vellon. Vellon looking inside. Trying to find Marcus Jones for two. Instead, he sends it back out for Vellon. Vellon looking to find inside for Vashon McNall. And he'll head to the free throw line to fire for two. Dying moments of this third quarter here. Play going by. Cardinals will take it back now. Oh. We're going to fire before the buzzer. Nothing there, though. So Cardinals will take a 55-23 lead heading into the fourth quarter. Stay tuned, ladies and gentlemen. Champions play here. Upcoming, the fourth quarter of action. Fourth quarter of action here, coming to you live on Pope Prep. Cardinals 30-point lead. They've dominated this game from start to finish so far. Just looking to close out the game here and come out with a victory on the home opening night. Josh Henry, nothing there for him. Vito will regroup with it now, though, between his legs. Looking to find Anderson inside. Fouled there. So the Cardinals will regroup with it. Jared Anderson, good drive to the hoop there. Fouled by, taking a hit to make the play by Anderson. Good job that he's done so far. Anderson looking to find Fergus. Fergus looking to fire for three, nothing there. Fergus will take it back now for the Cardinals. Trying to find Vito up top. Vito up top. Sends it back for Liam Flynn. Flynn back to Fergus. Fergus dances into the paint. Almost got it up for two, but nothing there. Sci-Tech will come out with possession here. Jeremy Garcia for the Cybercats. Sends it off for Jaden Vellon. Vellon looking inside, sends the pass back off over for Marcus Jones. Jones trying to drive to the paint there. Sci-Tech still with possession so far. 32 points so far. Cardinals lead by. I mean, there hasn't been much of a response, certainly by the Cybercats. But I mean, if you're the Cardinals, you've played this game. I mean, we've said it over and over. You've played this game exactly how you've wanted to. Offense, defensively, regardless of what the outcome of this game may be. 20-point lead, 40, 50. I mean, they've played this game almost to perfection if you're the Cardinals so far. Drive to the paint there by Marcus Jones is good for two. Vito will regroup with it now for the Cardinals. Vito with a burst of speed, dancing into the paint, blocked there by Marcus Jones of the Cybercats. Anderson will send it inbound for the Cardinals. Anderson finds Flynn. Flynn looks up top, finds Vito. Vito looking inside, he'll fire for three. Rebound gathered by Josh Henry. Henry back out for Anderson, who'll just take his time with it. Vito looking to dance inside. Flynn fires for three. Nothing there. Anderson will get the rebound again. Vito looking to drive to the hoop. He does. And it's good for two. 6 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter. 22-point lead for the Cardinals so far. Vito takes it back now. We're going to dance his way in. Finds Fergus inside. Fergus looks around. Pass picked off there. Cybercats will come back the other way. Cardinals trying to play defense. Good move there, but couldn't put it in the basket for the Cybercats. Fergus now for the Cardinals. Back for Vito. Vito putting in the work. Finds Fergus. Fergus are going to drive to the hoop there. Collects his own rebound. Fergus back up top, fires for three. Again, Cybercats will take it out. Cybercats gain back possession now. 5:15 remaining in this fourth quarter. Coming up, the Cardinal postgame will break down what we saw throughout the game and what we hope to see in the upcoming game Monday. Again, Garrett Anderson, you will hear him behind the mic here, has the voice for the boys basketball game on Monday night versus the Northampton Blue Devils. Sci-Tech trying to get something going inside. Nothing there for them. Josh Henry cycles it out for Max Fergus. Fergus back for Vito Velli, who draws a foul. Vito with it now. Finds Brigham back over. Brigham along the side for Vito. Inside, up for Josh Henry. Good for 2. Cardinals have done an exceptional job passing, cycling it around. I mean, Sci-Tech has really, they haven't had much response, let alone defense. I mean, Cardinals are just making Sci-Tech looking like, I mean, I'm at a loss of words, really. I mean, really, Sci-Tech has not done really what they hoped to. Shot for 3 there for the Cybercats. I mean, Cardinals have just had exceptional offense so far, I mean, to say the least. Brigham trying to dance inside. Flynn taken down. I mean, Cybercats have not had, as we were saying, not much of a response, I mean, in the paint. They haven't been able to keep up with the fast-paced moving of the Cardinals passing so far. And that's something that Pope certainly will have to use to their advantage this year throughout the rest of the basketball season. Flynn's first shot, good for 1. .32-point lead that they now have. Flynn's second shot. Nothing there for him. It's the Cardinals still 60-28. Blowout here in the opening, in the home opener for the Cardinals. Just about 4 minutes remaining left in the game. Sci-Tech are going to drive to the hoop. Nothing there, though. Josh Henry will take it now back for the Cardinals. Finds Brigham far side. Brigham looking to dance his way in the paint. Brigham back for Vito. Vito drive to the hoop there. Blocked. Rebound picked up by Flynn. Flynn can't get it into the net. Sci-Tech, good drive to the hoop there. Cardinals, though, playing exceptional defense. Sci-Tech not with a response there at all. Flynn almost had it there. Sci-Tech again cannot capitalize on the given opportunity. Cardinals doing an exceptional job on defense. I mean, if you're Sci-Tech, that cannot happen for the Cybercats. Vito drive to the hoop there. Good for 2. Cybercats call a timeout. And with that, we will step aside here, ladies and gentlemen. Just under 4 minutes to play here in the fourth quarter. Stay tuned, ladies and gentlemen. Champions play here live on Pope Prep. Back off the timeout, taken by Sci-Tech. Velen looking inside. Velen finds Rodriguez, who fires for 3. Nothing there. Rebound picked up by Jared Anderson. Anderson finds Max Fergus on the far side, who will settle with it now. Cardinals certainly in no rush at all. 34-point lead. I mean, this is what they've wanted to have all night. Start to finish domination, and they have shown why they are the reigning Western Mass champions over Central. They have done a good job of that so far. Gaynor trying to get to the hoop and fire for 2. Sci-Tech picks it up, though, and they'll head back the other way. 2:30 remaining in the fourth quarter. Fergus now taking it back for the Cardinals. Fergus looking to shake and bake here around Sci-Tech. Fergus trying to find Wesley Gaynor. Instead, he finds Jared Anderson. Anderson unable to handle it there. Ball sent out of play, but Cardinals will regroup and gain possession. 2:04 remaining on the clock. Anderson will inbound it. Finds Gaynor under the hoop. We're going to fire for 2. Nothing there for him. Sci-Tech looking to drive back their own way. Looking for some ozone pressure, but nothing there at all for the Cybercats. First foul shot, good for a point for Isaiah Anderson. .151 now remaining in the fourth quarter. Second shot for Anderson is good. Anderson now, Jared Anderson of the Cardinals now, taking it back for Max Fergus. Fergus looking to shake and bake into the paint. Fergus fires for two. Flynn picks up the rebound, good for two. 64-33, Cardinals now lead. 1:30 remaining in regulation. Long distance shot fired for three there was Velen. Sci-Tech still with the rebound. Cardinals looking to just hold it there. The officials will rule in favor of Sci-Tech possession. Sci-Tech with the inbound here. I'm going to fire for three. There was Isaiah Anderson. Said he sends it back for A.J. Osano. Rebound picked up by Wesley Gaynor. Gaynor back to Max Fergus. Finds Liam Flynn far side. Shake and make there. Fake into the paint. Jared Anderson will pick up the rebound. Anderson lost the ball there. Sci-Tech will pick it back up now. Under a minute remaining. 43 seconds on the clock now. Pope Francis, exceptional job that they've done this game. Sci-Tech has had absolutely no response at all. Slow spin move there by Max Fergus. Trying to drive to the paint now. He's good and in for two. Max Fergus, good job in the drive to the paint. 66-33 the score now. As this game is coming to a close. 10 seconds now on the clock. Sci-Tech looking to fire for three, get their last point of the game. Cardinals looking to keep it at 33. Nothing there for the Cardinals. And with that, that will conclude the game. So Cardinals 66, Cybercats 33. Coming up, ladies and gentlemen, the Cardinal postgame. We'll break down what we saw throughout the game and what we look to see in the upcoming events. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, and please tune in for the Cardinal postgame. Cardinal postgame here. Final score 66-33 in favor of the Cardinals. I mean, if you're Pope Francis, this was a game that you dominated from start to finish. I mean, this was no question, no doubt about it. Offense, defense, you were in it the entire time. I mean, no question about it at all. Sci-Tech did not have much of an answer for the Cardinals' relentless offense and defense so far. So with this will conclude the home opener for the Cardinals. 66-33, the final score here from Pope Francis. Next game will be Monday night. Garrett Anderson, ex-Pope Francis basketball player and Pope alumni. You will hear him behind the mic as he commentates the boys' game versus the Northampton Blue Devils. But for now, this is Don Percy, the voice of the Cardinals, saying so long from Springfield.